Alex, you know Perry, right?
Oh, Perry's great.
He's
Perry,
amazing.
Really, honestly, dude, I'll be honest. You and Perry, Kevin, are kind of the guys that came out of nowhere that are dominating. I'm saying Perry dominates too. He's getting super chats. He gets $1,500.
Yeah, but what time does he start? What time does he start?
On Mondays, he goes on at 8 on Easton, and then it's noon Easton on Friday.
Yeah, it's totally nothing. The times have nothing to do with each other. Just random fucking time. He's in a mental hospital the rest of the time?
No, he's a.
So he does a show on Monday night and Friday morning.
He's a single bachelor.
Something like that.
He's just
what does he do? It's like Red Bart does a 7-hour show, 8-hour show once a week. What does he do the rest of the week? He rests up. He goes into the Michael Jackson thing where Michael Jackson used to sleep in the fucking chamber. Like, what is he doing all week? What the fuck is so Perry takes off Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday to do what?
To hang out. He goes.
I got kids. I got a family. I do a show every fucking day.
He doesn't have kids. True. He just goes and listens to rock bands and does whatever
rock bands. He should be on the Jim Florentine Runaway hit show. Everything that rocks, except the super chats. The super chats are not rocking. I'm hearing my sources are telling me the Everything That Rocks show is not rocking with super chats. Clip it and sue me. EGN, no Piazza, but still thinking about Alex's shower friend, Johnny Payton.
Spelled Johnny Payton, Peyton. You can look him up. I'm sure he's on rivals.com still.
Any relation to Walter?
No, that is the right spelling. This was a different with an E if you're trying to look for the real Johnny Payton.
Oh. Hi, boys. Black Eyed Sue. She's a big fan of the old Melton.
Yeah.
No, you'll love this. Go back to the Pot Awful guy. You know the Pot Awful guy, he fights with Mersh, who you like. Mersh is my friend. And this is what Pot Awful does is he sends people coleslaw, which you like. That's like his bit that he stole from somebody where they send people food. Remember how they sent Chad food? So
they sent them coleslaw.
Yeah, so they just send food to my house, Kevin. They send pickles. They send all kinds of random food. So I go out there. There's an Uber Eats driver there, like taking a picture of my house because they want the picture of your house. Whenever you get the Uber Eats, have you noticed when they drop off the food, they take a picture?
Yeah.
So then they want the picture of the food. Like, look, we got a picture of his house with the bag.
Wait, they pay the driver extra to get a picture, or he has to do that as part of his job?
They just take a picture. Part of it now on Uber Eats, maybe not DoorDash. I use Uber Eats, but every order on Uber Eats, they take a picture of your order.
Yeah,
why? So they take a picture of your house?
Yeah, like where they drop off the bag. Usually
it's
they don't try to show a number,
basically,
just to prove that they were there.
Yeah, that is delivered.
So you can't say I didn't get my food.
Exactly.
Yeah. But there's
guys
now.
What Melton would do, because he's a fat fuck, he would say I didn't get my food, so then he'll get 2 orders.
Well, people do that, and then now the Uber Eats drivers have been caught doing it where they put it down, they take a picture. Hi, Melton, and then they take.
Hi, Melton. No, he's waving at Melton's lawyer.
They take the bag back after.
Melton? Who was it? Did we figure out?
He's a busy boy. Melton's lawyer is a busy boy. Butch Bradley sued Melton.
Okay, some Vegas comedian guy.
Yeah, I'm going to try to get him on the show.
Atlantic City. It started here when he didn't pay him, and then it went from there.
I got to talk to Butch Bradley. I don't know if I have his number.
Have owed him? I mean,
$1,200. It's $1,200. He should have just gave him the money because he did say, "I'm paying you $1,200 for the gig." So at least just pay him and get the fucking bullshit out of the way.
You got to sell a lot of tickets for $1,200. I mean, it's kind of a bad.
It was probably
I don't know. It sounds like he owes the guy $1,200.
Guy's not. Yeah, but a headliner's not going to work for $1,200 is not a lot for a weekend. No.
I don't know how many shows it was, but I'm saying one show. People don't realize it's hard to sell 100 tickets. I just sold 170.
It was probably 3 shows.
No, I think it was just Friday. I think it was one show Friday, 2 on Saturday, or something like that. He paid me, but again, like I said, I gave it all to the strippers because it was connected to a strip club. So
yeah,
I could have just co-signed a check over to the whores and be like, "Here, you ladies divvy this up." Chad's granny and stepdad are going to get Alex. #oil can.
Oil can.
See, that's another thing, though, Kevin. You always go on those rants where you don't feel sorry. Don't you feel a little sorry for Chad's upbringing?
I mean,
of course you
no.
do. You do.
I mean, you grew up with a mom, a dad, brothers. I mean, I'm sure it's
Yeah.
tough as shit, growing up with all those brothers. I'm not saying that was easy, but at least you had love. You weren't alone. Chad, think how lonely he's been his whole life. No dad, nobody there when he's really in times of need. That's why he acts out. And that's why he lashes out, because he never had somebody when he was young to say, "Hey, Chad, calm down. Take a deep breath. Let's not be impulsive." Nobody's ever told him that. I'm empathetic to that because I'm in the bail bond business. You know that. I don't know if you know that. I meet a lot of criminals that are like Chad, where they're pieces of scum. They'll steal from you right in front of your face, behind your back, but they still have this likable thing about them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's this weird thing. It's kind of like the happy-go-lucky criminal, but it's oftentimes because he was abused as a child. So he's able, even though he's a sick person, he does all this crazy stuff. He really is that nice guy. He's been.
But he's got to go and take therapy. He's got to go to therapy.
Yeah,
you can't let the past control your future. You can't. Especially when it's bad. You can't. You can't use that as an excuse.
Well, Bob, were your parents around? I don't know how you grew up. Were your parents around?
I grew up great, but I'm just saying it's like
Bob got arrested for having a Coke scale in his car when he was 15.
Yeah, that happens. Who cares?
I wasn't 15. I was in my 20s, but yeah, I got off because we got a very good lawyer. You know what I mean? It was just something. I wasn't selling it. I was just
Salino and Barnes.
I was just, I'd get a lot.
Barnes, attorney at law.
I was selling it. What am I talking about? I'm gonna.
Yeah, who cares?
Bob's so high he doesn't even know. Shout out to Kay for Bob's so high he forgets his own history.
I didn't even do one today. I got a pool meeting at 7. I'm gonna be fucking ready for this motherfucker. I'm not gonna be like, it's cool. That's not happening today at 7. Okay.
Someone's gonna get drowned in Bob's. Someone's gonna get drowned in Bob's pool tonight. Somebody's going down.
No, somebody's pet is going to wander in it. The pet's going to drown, and the pool's going to be closed for business next day.
I'm going to make it a good offer.
Troy, $5. What's your take on the Cardiff Electric versus the Z-Man? I don't know why the Cardiff Electric drags me into shit. It's like he did some poll today.
Dragged into it, but I
was in some poll today about who's trying to extort him or blackmail him. I was the first name that came up.
I think
on Twitter.
That was a joke.
Okay, but people don't see it as a joke.
I know, but Cardiff had the guys on from the comedy show.
He did? Are they real people? How'd he find them?
They're real people, yeah. And Chad's not happy, so I think Chad put up his info. So
how did a fucking potato contact these guys and they wouldn't do my show? Somebody said he knew them, or no. Somebody said they're going to get the comic who was on the show.
That can easily happen. But I'm saying that the guy posted on the Facebook of the club, and that's what happened.
Oh, all right.
And they had his info on there.
Oh, the customer.
The customer posted his name, from his name on the comedy club thing,
and he contacted him.
Yeah.
And what did he say?
He basically said that he just went into the audience at the beginning and started calling women cunts, and then they walked out. Other people walked out. It seemed like a disaster.
He's just doing his regular act. Hey, cunts. You better. Hey, I'll throw a chair at you. I don't know if you watched my live stream today, but I'll throw a fucking chair on, and I might quit after 2 minutes. Kevin quits after 2 minutes sometimes. Oh God, Magic and Isaiah used to make out in the locker room. That's what Michael Jordan said, and I believe him. He's the greatest ever. First of all, they didn't make out. They were never even on the same team, except
they were the Olympic team. The Olympic team.
No, Isaiah wasn't on the Olympic team.
Oh yeah, didn't they keep Isaiah off the dream team?
Yeah, Jordan kept him off. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
they used to kiss. No, they weren't. They used to. The first year was 92, and Isaiah wasn't on the team. Magic and Isaiah used to kiss on the court before the game, like that was their way of shaking hands.
Yeah, but he might have went to their shower afterwards to kiss.
Well, maybe that Peyton guy was there, and they were both meeting him.
Well, doesn't Matthew Johnson have HIV? I mean, and he's doing gay
allegedly. I don't want to get sued by his lawyer. Yeah. He's got probably some of the top shoelies in the game on his side.
Yeah,
because I'll tell you, Magic's rich just off the movie theaters and the Starbucks. So Magic's filthy rich. Good for him. Nice, $10. Why doesn't anyone listen to you about having a real schedule? I love that. I know when you're on. I do too. I love a real schedule.
Well,
Mike and the Mad Dog. I used to listen to them every day. The sports talk in New York, because they were on at 1 o'clock every day, come hell or high water. 1 o'clock p.m. and they would go to 6. But it started at 1 o'clock. So if you're listening to WFAN at 1 o'clock, Mike and the Mad Dog were going to be on if it was a Monday through Friday.
Well, that's what I was going to say. It's like every day, even if I can't listen, I'm busy. I know that at 3, you're going to be on. Just turn it on.
Don't confuse them. 3 Central Time.
Well, 3 Central Time, excuse me. Yeah, my time is 3.
Now all the hits will be, he starts at 3, 4 o'clock Eastern.
4 Eastern,
3 o'clock.
I'm in Texas.
3 o'clock Central.
But because I know you're on, I'm like, oh, well, Kevin's live. I got to turn it on. Yeah, no, there is something, knowing that you're going to be like, even if I can't focus on it, I always turn it on.
Right. You feel better knowing there's some conformity in the world that Brennan's on at 4 o'clock.
And it's 4 o'clock when it comes on.
Right. It's time to get your dinner ready if you're Flat Cat. Let me get my veal parms ready.
Yeah, because right now people are going to their cars right now, and then they're going to go in the cars and listen. We have it all figured out.
Right. Who is just as bad? He's saying I'm just as bad? No. I am Magnus? Or he's saying you're just as bad?
These are one of my A-logs. But I want to go back to what you said. Mike Francesa, do you follow there's an account where all they do is find the best Mike Francesa clips?
Yeah.
His shit is so funny.
I think it's at Back After This on Twitter.
Back After This. That is the best Twitter account on Twitter, even better than Chad's deleted tweets.
Well, he was Chad's deleted tweets is great, but Back After This, he would get Mike Francesa. Mike Francesa, people would ask them once Mad Dog quit, Mike Francesa had to take all the callers because Mad Dog used to take it. So he used to beat the filter. But they would have ridiculous callers, and Mike Francesa would flip out. One time, a guy called in and he goes, hey, the New York Rangers are playing in Texas. You think the New York Rangers will ever hook up with the Texas Rangers just to maybe have a beer? And he goes, what in the hell are you talking about? He goes, just why? Because they're both named the Rangers. They're 2 different sports. He went on for like 10 minutes. It was fucking hilarious.
And then one time they called,
but he wasn't trying to be funny. He just flipped out.
No, he's not trying to be funny at all. The guy called and said the Yankees started the season 2-0, and he's like, "What do you think?" And this was, I think, when the Patriots were undefeated. He's like, "What do you think the chances of the Yankees going 162-0?" And he's like, "You idiot! That's impossible." I mean, it's just so serious.
No, it's fucking classic stuff. Yeah, he would lose his shit over the dumbest question. But because the thing is, the fan. That's why super chats are better, because even if you have a producer, they just lie to the producer. They say, I'm going to ask him this. And then when they get on air, they can fucking say whatever they want, Yeah. Adam has 2 hands. Alex, you are too much about children and issues regarding them for a guy with what?
Oh, they say, Alex, you care too much about children and issues regarding them for a guy with no children. I don't know. I don't even think I really talk about children that much, to be honest. But.
Yeah, they're trying to
You're trying to hate on a pimp? I'm a pimp on a blimp.
No, they're trying to imply that you're some kind of
a pedo.
Yeah. I mean, we don't play that. 10 p.m. tonight, right? It's always a moving target for this idiot. Never starts at the same time. A couple of days ago it was 10:45. Now 10. Now you gotta after a while people just give up. Ray, you fucking hack.
He drove 6 hours each way for his last show.
I think he drove 6 hours in the middle of the night to close an open mic or something crazy.
I mean, I wouldn't drive 6 hours for anything. I mean, literally for anything.
But the main
in the middle of the night too.
Pick up, even if somebody said, "I'll give you $800 to drive 6 hours and just pick it up and go home," you wouldn't do it.
No.
You see?
I mean, if I really needed $800, but I mean, that's too much driving for. Mm-hmm. Not enough. A lot of squeezing, not a lot of juice.
Allie does improv. Hey Kevin. Hey Bob. I love the shirt. You tuning into the weather report tonight. This has been a really great stream today. Been laughing nonstop.
Yes,
I feel like when it's all positive, I feel like I'm being trolled.
No, she's good. She loves Perry too. Perry's got a weather stream tonight. I'm sure Alex, you know Perry, right?
Oh, Perry's great.
He's amazing.
really, honestly, dude, I'll be honest. You and Perry, Kevin, are kind of the guys that came out of nowhere that are dominating. I'm saying Perry dominates too. He's getting super chats. He gets $1,500.
Yeah, but what time does he start? What time does he start?
On Mondays, he goes on at 8 on Eastern, and then it's noon Eastern on Friday.
Yeah, it's totally nothing. The times have nothing to do with each other. Just random fucking time. He's in a mental hospital the rest of the time?
No, he's a.
So he does a show on Monday night and Friday morning.
He's a single bachelor.
Something like that.
He's just running
what does he do? It's like Red Bart does a 7-hour show, 8-hour show once a week. What does he do the rest of the week? He rests up. He goes into the Michael Jackson thing where Michael Jackson used to sleep in the fucking chamber. Like, what is he doing all week? What the fuck is so Perry takes off Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday to do what?
To hang out. He goes.
I got kids. I got a family. I do a show every fucking day.
He doesn't have kids. True. He just goes and listens to rock bands and does whatever
rock bands. He should be on the Jim Florentine Runaway hit show. Everything that rocks, except the super chats. The super chats are not rocking. I'm hearing my sources are telling me the Everything That Rocks show is not rocking with super chats. Clip it and sue me. I am Magnus. Jesse P.S. the greatest guy.
Once again, the people that are.
I don't care as long as he's giving me money.
Well, I don't care. I'm happy to pay.
And I'm happy to pay you. I'll pay you anytime. I offered to pay him last time. He's like, he goes, don't insult me.
Cents. Kevin, he goes, just letting me come on is payment enough.
I texted Alex. I go, can I pay you? He goes, don't insult me. I go, I wish there were more of you like this. I wish Ray DeVita would be insulted by me paying.
Nobody else gets insulted.
Nobody else gets insulted. I go, they send me their Venmo information immediately.
Yeah, wait, what was that? What was Ski Mask doing multiple? He's trying to say that was a bit. I needed to send a Ski Mask a message. He said, I sent a Venmo request as a joke. You didn't send it as a joke. You don't send a Venmo request as a joke.
If I would have paid him, he wouldn't have. If I would have paid him, he wouldn't have sent it back. That's a fact. Bjorn, you're discussing AOC clip like it's historical. The AOC clip is historical. I mean, she was so hot that day. I don't know what time of year it was, but she had a short skirt, high heels, walking upstairs. I was like fucking beginning of a porno movie. And then you're asking her fucking great questions. I was like, this is. And then she made another video shouting you down or whatever the fuck they call it. I was like, that just brought more fucking heat to it.
She's with
AOC's lawyer. She's got the best lawyers. AOC's lawyers.
Her lawyers have actually been pretty nice, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm sure they're great because anybody wants to say that one of their clients is AOC. That's very fucking statusy. I don't give a shit what side you're on. If you don't like AOC, at least for her looks, you're a Piazza. So I win. So anybody would want to be AOC's lawyer, right or left or center.
People would say that they wouldn't fuck her because of she's on that side. But
please.
And that's they're gay. Then they're gay.
If they saw her, if they were naked in a bed with her, please, they wouldn't be talking politics. They'd be talking suck my cocks. I try to rhyme with politics and cocks. I don't think I pulled it off. Nightwave Radio. We know everything about you, Alex. I thought he was your pal.
He is.
No, that's not really nice. See,
that's a fake.
Yes, it's a fake. Like whatever, Gay DeVita or Gay Dorito.
Gay Dorito.
No, that's real.
That's his real name. Chad's black stepfather. He's black?
Maybe.
That's how they got something about Mary.
Alex's gay audience identifies the pickle party. You have a gay audience that have their own name?
No, but I do have a very gay-friendly audience. I mean, I don't know if I have a gay audience, but they don't call themselves the pickle party. But I do have a gay audience is what I'm trying to say, but they don't have that name.
Maybe they would. Maybe they'll pick it up now.
Maybe. Why not?
Does Chad still owe Alex money on his bail? On his bail bond?
That fucking laugh.
No, we're all good. He's squared up with me. We're all squared away.
So you shut down that business now that you're famous?
No, I mean, so this is how it works. I actually started my car business. My dad's in the bail bond business. The reason why I started selling cars, we get a lot of cars as collateral. People couldn't pay us and say, you take our car, right? So I still have my bail bond license just because we got multiple offices in these small counties, but I don't hardly write a bond anymore. Sometimes I do have to sign a bond because there's some agents that work for us. But dude, the bail bond business is like swimming in a toilet. It's like Chad would be the MVP of criminals. Like you would love to deal with Chad. I deal with that. I deal with actual murderers, cartel people. I mean, vehicular GWI manslaughter, which that could happen to Chad. But I'm saying people that their lives are really, really, really fucked up. And it's just a tough business. My dad's done it his whole life, and he's successful. But I just know that it's.
But your dad still does it.
Yeah, he still does it a little bit because sometimes we'll get big bonds. If it's a bond, if it's over $100,000, which we charge 10%, so we charge $10,000. Sometimes we'll go a little under. So what we do is we'll put up the whole $100,000. We get to keep the 10%, but if they don't go to court, the county gets to keep the whole $100,000. So what being a bail bondsman is, it's insurance underwriting, just hoping these criminals go to court. And Kevin.
Yeah, but if they don't go to court, you lose $100,000?
Yes, you have a year once they miss their court date to go back, but if not. But this is the thing: criminals are dumb. They usually always get rearrested in a traffic stop.
But that brings in the bounty hunter when they don't pay the bail, when they don't go to court. The bail bondsman hires the bounty hunter. Yeah,
and you hire a bounty hunter when you only have a few months left. Usually, and this is the thing with the internet: you can find anybody. But if it's like Julio Iglesias and he runs to Mexico, you can't find him. If you have Dinar Kanesh or whatever, and they go to the Middle East, you can't find them. But if it's just a white guy or a black guy or a white girl, a black girl, you can't run away. I mean, you can go from like Alabama to Tennessee, but it's you just can't run away.
And you have a warrant out for your arrest too. So
exactly.
It's a lot easier to get caught.
Hey, speaking of black guys, Johnny Payton, number 3, stepped up. Yo, I grew up lonely like Chad too, except I always had my piece to keep me company. I just turn my back to the shower and let him have it.
That's really Johnny Payton's picture. That is actually Johnny Payton's picture.
You got to be kidding.
How do they fucking take this shit? Jesus Christ.
That is Johnny Payton. That guy was the scariest guy. I mean, nice guy, but just, gangster.
That guy looks like a porn guy with that face, and if what you're saying is true about his cock, Jesus Christ.
It's huge. He's 6'6", and he was a wide receiver, but he was like a Kevin Durant. I mean, he's like 100 pounds. You know, he was like a stick. I mean, his penis was bigger than his thigh, is how I remember it. I mean,
you still remember it that way when you're jerking off?
It haunts me. It's tattooed in my. I want to forget it. I've been taking drugs. I've taken Xanax.
Yeah, you can't unsee it. You can't unsee it.
Hello.
Up in this, Bob, you'll be putting magnets on your diving board.
No, and I don't put them on my refrigerator because my.
No, but you don't have a diving board, right?
I'm not getting a diving board.
But if you did, would you put any magnets on it?
I wouldn't put anything on a fucking thing. I wouldn't put it on my fucking refrigerator because that's white trash, and you know it. I want you to get a diving board. I want Bobby Kelly to break it when he jumps off the diving board, or some fat fuck, Melton, somebody.
Well, when Melton made fun of those magnets, I was laughing.
Yeah. But I got magnets on my thing. But again, I got a magnet
on mine. I got a
family.
It doesn't get bigger than that. I need to take a picture of that.
How fucking white trash are you people?
No, I got plus that's where we have like chip clips and shit and we hold fucking pictures and shit and school schedules and shit. I'll take a picture someday of a magnet, a refrigerator, and put it on my Patreon only. Maybe my super Patreon only. As a tease. K for Pot Awful 1. 1 what?
That's the guy that's, and I'm happy for him because now they're gonna be able to clip all this stuff, and now they're gonna get their clips.
He won what? He won what?
Nothing. They won
all right. Kafer. Didn't Kafer just say Pot Awful 1? He's back to back?
Yes.
From a base on the moon, Pot Awful is watching you. Merch is my friend. Is this really Kafer? Or is this fake Kafer?
I think so.
Merch is my friend. Lawsuit incoming. Send more bounty hunters. I'm not going to say the last one. I don't think that's Kafer. He doesn't get involved with stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't think so.
He's a cookie guy. Exactly $6 million. When is Alex going on Ray's show? Ray don't have that kind of money.
No, I'd go and Gay Dorito. I want to go there and kind of like efficiency expert the show like you do. I want to give him my critiques and my
please.
He won't listen. He won't.
No, he maybe will listen to an outsider.
No, he won't.
Blinky Jedi, Merch, great guy. Moore sucks. What is this guy stutter? Merch, great guy. Moore sucks. Who's he talking about? Mike Morse?
Yeah, he follows it. He doesn't like Mike at all.
Who likes Mike?
I do.
Oh.
Mike's a nice guy, but I don't think Mike commands a big fan base, though. I mean, like, I think there's.
He does a lot of stuff. He does a lot of stuff.
No, he works hard. I'm not saying that, but you're the
no
star
behind the scenes. Like he cleans up after when everyone leaves. Like what the fuck does he do? What does he do?
He comes up with a lot of great ideas, and he's good on the mic, But he's doing the third mic kind of job of it, and that's all.
By not talking.
No, it's not that, but he does talk a lot, and especially when it's the right time. It's all about timing, motherfuckers.
I am Magnus. Simp like a gimp on a plimp. Alex Stein, 109. 109.
And Adam, I want you to mark this down, Adam. I want you to put this somewhere. All of these super chats, and I want you to see if any of them get charged back, because that's what these people do, Kevin. These people are so sick. Is they leave all these things, then they go and they'll tell their bank that it was fraud. And then they get it. Nothing happens to you because it's all paid through YouTube. You might not even know, but it might tell you.
Yeah, but people are saying they're getting money back from YouTube, but the YouTube should tell you who they give the money back to and how much is it and why they gave the money back, because I don't be reading people's fucking super chats. YouTube takes 30% and right off the top. I bet even if they give the money back, they still keep the 30%. Like if somebody sent me $10, they probably keep the $3 and send them back $7, the part that I'm supposed to get. Fuck you, YouTube.
I mean, Kevin, 1/3 of your money YouTube gets for doing nothing. I mean, for hosting it. I mean, obviously that costs money, but they get 1/3 of every super chat, guys. I'm not trying to virtue signal, but literally, like 1/3 of it just goes in the trash. So I mean,
don't get me started. Like Billy Crystal used to say with that movie. Who's running the board? He missed 2 of my chats. See, here we go. This guy's always complaining that
it's early.
Who's running the board? He missed 2 of my chats.
They'll be up. Don't you?
No, the guy could be lying, even though he's Bjorn and we know who he is.
We were having some technical difficulties in the beginning, so sorry, Bjorn. Just write it in the free chat and I'll post it.
And then we'll send you back your Norway money.
Yeah, or you can request one of your world famous refunds.
Yeah, didn't he say he was getting back money anyway or something?
I think this was a guy, yeah. He's getting kroners back.
I know.
Yeah, but there's nothing lower, though, Kevin, than giving a super chat and asking for a refund of a super chat. And I don't mean that as disrespect, Bjorn.
No, you're right. Even Chad Zumock wouldn't do that.
I mean, no. Let me get a refund.
Chad was the first guy who gave money to the Everything That Rock show was starring Jim Florentine and his clown friends. And but it'd be funny if Chad gave him $10 and tried to get the money back, even though Jim Florentine's his dearest friend. Beloved Chad belligerently calling women the C word. I thought Chappelle was the only one brave enough to steal Bob's act.
I never say that.
Bob.
I'm kind of good on stage.
Somebody's saying they saw Chappelle last night and he was hammered.
What? Where was it? In the
I
city?
think that's why Chappelle does stand up every night, because he wants to just go out and drink. He's like Attell used to be. Attell would work every night because he wanted to drink every night. So drinking by yourself is lonely. So what you do is you do a show and then you're out. Let me have a couple of drinks or 17. So that's why, I mean, I always wonder, why does Chappelle go out every night? Even when he's like in town, he just comes by we'll just go to do a guest spot. It's like, you don't need to do that many sets, but I think he just wants to go out and fucking party. So if you party by yourself, you got a problem. If you're socially drinking, then it's fine. Well, I'm just a friendly guy. I am Magnus 1. Join. I'm getting sick of this guy. Join the Piazza Fund. Pot Awful Pizza. First of all, any of these people that are like I'm getting sick of all these people that are like, hey, I'm a Melton guy. I'm in the Melton Discord. Do you have a job? I like Pot Awful. Do you have a job though?
No.
Did you pay your electric bill? Are you feeding your family? I'm Team Shuley. Congratulations. You must be so proud. KKK, right on cue. KKKK Cumia. I'm a compound cock. AOC is way too dark for me. I know Cumia would say that, but Cumia, listen, I got a little dirty little secret about Cumia. Apparently, Cumia, whenever he's in some strange town, he always trying to go to the black strip clubs.
I think Cumia.
I've had that from many sources. He's always at the black strip club.
I think he said that he likes black women. I think I've heard him say that before.
Probably not under oath.
Well, that's what he got fired for calling that prostitute a bitch. I feel like
If she's a prostitute, why? Because she in Times Square and it was late.
Yeah, probably. What else? Yeah, I mean, you don't think she was a
They're
prostitute?
not all prostitutes. A lot of times they're just friendly.
Hey, Kevin, and I'm not even trying to white knight. Here on Harry Hines, though, my whole life I've been growing up here. There are more prostitutes out in Dallas now. I don't know what's going on in the world. I'm just saying, the host role, I even posted on my YouTube. I put a video like, look at all these prostitutes. I just held my phone out of my car. I saw 12 different prostitutes just sitting
Where?
On Harry Hines in Dallas.
What's Harry Hines?
It's kind of like the Mexican area of Dallas, near the airport.
But are they hot?
One of them was hot and tall. I mean, one of them I was like, hey, maybe.
How tall and how tall big was the Adam's apple?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She probably was a boy. Yes.
Hey, and what were you doing down there? You're just doing it.
I drive by there for work every day, but this is at 5 p.m. I just couldn't.
What are you, a pimp? What do you mean for work?
Yeah, I am.
You're doing the Jim Norton drive around. That's what. Whenever you took Jim Norton home from a gig, you'd be like, "Let's go through the Lincoln Tunnel." Why?
I want to see the buildings.
Yeah, I like to go through Midtown, and I like cock. Dressed as a lady. Dude looks like a lady. Michael Romanelli.
This trio rocks. Alex, when are you coming to the JoJo in Jersey? When are you going to come?
No, I am. I've been trying to connect with Michael forever. No, Michael, I'll message you. I'll have Mark message you. I do need to come out there. We need to do a show.
No, we'll do a gig with him. I'll do a gig with Alex Stein, Primetime 99.
I'll get it set up.
Isn't the dojo at Tiff's?
Yeah, that's it.
So again, what is it? Dojo or Tiff's? What is it? Pick a name and stick to it. Are we still? Sometimes we're dojos, sometimes we're Tiff's. It's confused.
Tiff's Comedy Club, the dojo of comedy. It's a very long name. That's why they don't have T-shirts.
What is it? What's it? Tiff's, the dojo.
The dojo
Tiff's Comedy Club. The dojo of comedy.
What's dojo stand for? Dojo mean?
It means that's where everyone goes to work out, and it's not like long sets there. It's like it's all.
A dojo is where Chinese people do martial arts in a dojo.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think they should still pick a name. Like Ray should pick a time, what time he's starting every night. Dino K. I'm surprised Kevin hasn't asked Alex how he got into Seinfeld's apartment. I'm so stupid. I didn't even catch that it was Seinfeld's apartment. I thought that was your apartment.
Do you think Cosmic Kramer, when he said the N-word, do you think that was funny or what? I thought that was actually kind of funny when he said that.
He didn't do it right. He didn't.
You can't be a famous actor and do it. You just can't. All right, listen. It's just you can't. I mean,
I agree.
If somebody says it to him and he says it back like as a joke, but you can't be the first person to say it.
And he should have closed with it.
Yeah, you should have closed with it so that way you get in your car before the riots start.
Yeah, you can.
No, like one time a guy said like I've already told the story, but like I don't know how many years ago, but this one a guy with a black comic was emceeing. He was going to bring me up at the Comedy Cellar, and he kept saying how you can't say the N-word. White people can't say the N-word. They can't say it. They just can't say it not under any context. So he brings me up. I go, how about a hand for that? And I said the word, and it gets a big laugh. So you got it. Like I had to say it. Like I couldn't not say it.
Well, that's how. If somebody tells me,
but that's in a response to something. I just can't say it without, if I'm reacting or responding to something. Kramer could have done it that way, but you can't say it.
Yeah, if you didn't say it, it would have been, you would have regretted not saying.
Yeah, I look like a coward. I look like a coward. He's setting me up
perfectly for it.
I mean, he's daring me to say it because he's like, white people can't say it. Like, I don't know if he does it in front of a white comic every show, but I wasn't afraid. Plus, I wasn't on TV, and Dr. Chow, another dubious super chatter. I know Bob doesn't know what dubious means. He probably thinks it has something to do with doobies. Dr. Chow, curious how Mr. Stein got 300K YouTube followers instantly when he started his Pimp on a Blimp. Having Prime on means your channel will be deleted. What?
No, that's not. That doesn't mean your channel will be deleted. I don't know what. That's another. I'm getting all these hate. Everybody's being so mean.
No, Dr. Chow is a Chad guy. I shouldn't even read it. He's a Chad guy. I mean, if you're a Chad guy at this point, you're a fucking loser.
That True. Can you imagine being a Chad Stan or a Chad Mark now? I mean, that's
Mud Shark Army.
Get the helmet.
Pot off as a dollar store Chad Zumock.
That's fair. Okay, hey, but it's at 4:30. I gotta go film my monologue.
All right,
okay,
buddy.
Bob,
Good
thank
luck.
you for always being so great. Keep killing it with Shuley. I enjoy your show. Shuley sucks
will.
though, Kevin. So
Thank
Shuley.
you.
I'm gonna find him.
This is how you play it. This
Fuck
guy's a
Shuley.
pro.
Fuck Shuley.
I've been on the fence, goddammit.
Yeah, well, you.
Yeah, but he's still
Melvin
with a
couldn't
tie
fit-
on. He
when
looks
you
like
said
a
Melvin couldn't
professional.
fit on the fence. God, like the soda is coming out of my nose. I mean, Kevin, you always make me laugh. Literally, multiple times where I'll be drinking something and stuff comes through my nose. So
Yeah, I tell people don't have any liquids while you're watching my show. It's not
I'm
safe.
serious.
It's not safe. All right, Prime Time 99. Thank you.
Good to see you,
Great as
brother.
always.
Thanks for the super chats. All right, I'll Venmo request you $5,000.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I'll send it right over.
Alex Stein, everybody. Put your hands together for him.
Nice. Hi, YouTube's lawyers.
Nice.
You know they're gonna come and get me after they're gonna come
No.
and take more than 30%. EGN, Alex and Chad have both showered with Newports, but Chad also smokes them.
That doggy's bad.
Chad smokes the Newports. Chad's lawyers. Mine earlier wasn't ready either. A big lawsuit is coming. Love Alex. Want to be ninja. Chad's lawyers.
He's always got a lot of energy, that fucking guy. Oh, here we go.
More
I don't know.
cucumbers.
Oh.
It's just all cucumbers. There's no letters.
Yep. Just all cucumbers.
That's all you get for $1.99. Addicted to starfish, $5. Hey Bob, will you be wearing a tuck-friendly swimsuit in your new pool? Just an idea for your next OnlyFans photo shoot. I'll take my answer off air. Look, I don't know. It's still early soon. I have my meeting at 7:00 tonight. So
You nervous, Bob?
No, I'm not. I'm beyond nervous. I'm fucking insanity in my head, but
All
it'll
right.
be fun. I'm just calling a meeting.
All right, don't get violent. Send Ray the link.
Oh, come on. He sent a whole bunch of stuff. Did he send it to you too? Did he tag you in that or something? He tagged somebody and he was sending a whole bunch of stuff again. And then I don't know what the fuck he's doing.
Email?
No, just like in a text message with somebody else about something that happened. And this is what happened. And he just goes into this long thing. And then he ended up sending me the dates that he's coming back in a message to me. But
Date's coming back to where?
He's just coming back to town. So I said, so he doesn't have
Are
to
you
do
saying
a
are
fucking
you saying
free
Ray
show.
or Chad?
Ray.
Oh.
Ray was fucking like just out of his mind about something, and then he sent me the dates that he's coming to town.
Well, what are you going to do with the dates?
I'm just gonna ignore them.
Well, you don't have a comedy club. What are you going to
No, but I mean, like if he's coming to town and somebody calls me, I could say put him on. You know, they'll do it. They'll listen to me.
F. Young. Who's Bill Nye the Science Guy and Team Shuley? Huh?
I don't know.
These super chats are weird today. Who's Bill Nye the Science Guy and Team Shuley?
Oh God, here we go.
Don't put this guy up anymore. I can't. It's all pickles.
More cucumbers, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, I can't even see. It's just cucumbers.
Yep.
That's it.
It looks like beer glasses to me. Am I losing my mind?
Here's sight.
Alex Stein, best third mic ever. Johnny Payton versus AOC Porn of the Year. There you go.
Poor
Then
Johnny Payton guy is still-
Johnny Payton versus AOC. So the two of them together.
That would be a hell of a movie.
I'd like to watch that.
Yeah.
But you got to respect that.
How big
Congressional.
is his dick that he can't forget about it?
I mean, if it goes
That's
down
pretty
to his knee, that can't be true. That's too long.
Yeah.
A limp dick onto your knee? I couldn't even pull my dick that far.
Even if you cut it off.
Yeah, even. I can't read this guy. Give him his money back. Give him his money back. Adam, don't put this guy up anymore. Earl Skate.
There he is. Give him a...
Do I get residuals on my sound effect? Hello.
Exactly.
Hello.